Alright, today's review is going to be about the Marcum shuttle. This is the, in case you don't know, you've been living under a rock or something, uh, this is the 12-amp battery built in, non-removable. It's got a on and off switch, a light, Ducer arm, and I like this right here, the USB. Keep in mind this is a 12-amp battery, so like it'll last for days. Okay. Oh, and it's got the battery status. We'll go over this here momentarily. On the back, it's got a Ducer mount right there, and it's got two additional rod holders. I have the unit mounted with a LX6, my trusty LX6. Now, to power it up, I want you to watch this for a second, okay? I don't know if this is a fault or not, but maybe you can. Oh, I'll take the screen off. Maybe you see it that way. I'm gonna turn this on, but watch the flicker on the screen, which shouldn't happen. See that? I mean, if you missed it, you might want to review this again. Which is strange because the flasher itself is not turned on. I wonder why that flicked like that. Anyhow, so you got the Gage. In case you again been living under a rock, you shouldn't store lithium-ion batteries at 100%, or you'll destroy, or you'll dramatically shorten their life. This one is at 75%. Okay, that is the long-term storage. Okay, so now we're going to turn this light on with another click. Pretty cool, huh? Turn that back off. Let me pull this arm here. And your twin USBs. Okay, I like the color, it's pretty cool. But it doesn't really match the battery Gauge color to the USB. Kind of, I don't know who did the matching here, but anyhow, okay. Alright, power this off. Put the shield back on. Alright, so this is the Marcum shuttle. Oh, sorry, and there's your charging right there. It is a great idea, great concept, but in reality, something that fetches $250 pretty much across the board. This thing's rather a disappointment. Okay? And let me go over why. Okay, it's built cheap, basically. It's just a hunk of plastic. There's nothing that says quality on it at all. The Ducer arm, for example, it is difficult. I mean, you can do it, but I mean, it shouldn't be for something that costs $250. It's so hard to handle. There's nothing here that says quality at all. It's all plastic. Plastic. Now, for some reason, it's almost like the person that designed this was handicapped by a budget or never really ice fished. Okay, I mean, I know Marcum's all heads over heels about this, but I mean, look at this Ducer. If you start walking around, I mean, this is a heavy Ducer. It's not really solidly locked in there. Okay, now here's the second thing that really pisses me off about this thing. Okay, Marcum's like, yay, and there's a built-in rod holder. Okay, this is a medium rod. Watch this. Watch how flappy this thing sits in there. Okay, I mean, for the love of God, this is about 1.5 inches that's sitting in there. Okay, look how much play there is in here. Okay, they couldn't made it like another inch to drop your rod in. They had to make it so shallow to where if you're walking, this thing is moving like that. this thing is bobbing around, buddy, I got news for you. You are not going anywhere fast with this thing in your hand, okay? Again, this thing costs $250. I mean, and it's all plastic. Alright, so, Ducer is a cool idea, but it's crap. Rod holders, cool idea, but again, it's been bastardized by somebody up higher. Now, let me cover another thing, okay? You're going to be setting this unit on ice. Look at this crap. This is all plastic. There's nothing in here that says quality, okay? Plastic cleats. I mean, they could have spent the extra 20 cents and had the people in China put metal cleats on here. Not plastic, okay? I mean, I know what happens to plastic when it gets cold. And like I said, this is plastic. All plastic. Nothing here says I'm worth $250. It could have been, but somehow Marcum managed to bastardize this. Okay, this light right here, if you know how to tell the quality of an LED light, you'll know this is like a light that probably cost $1 to Marcum. Okay, it's actually a pretty cheap light. Man, I mean, I wish I had something better to say about it. I'm glad I didn't pay the full price of $250 because it definitely, there's nothing in here that says quality. If you want to pay $250 for a concept of having a battery with a gauge, my Marcum already did that on the screen. If you wanted the $250 for a light, maybe you got money to burn. USB, I mean, all this stuff could have been replaceable. I mean, if the quality built was somewhat better, somewhat more than just plastic all the way around, that'd be worth it. But in my opinion, I could find better ways to spend $250 on something else other than an old plastic, mismatched colors, shuttle. So, Marcum, I think you had a great idea, but when you did it, it's just, you end up wanting to save money instead of building actually a quality item. So you get a big thumb down from me. Oh, and all those reviewers who review, because they get their stuff from Marcum for free, and if they say anything bad about the item, then they won't get another one. And you know who you are, okay? I mean, your game's up. I'm gonna call you guys out every chance I get, okay? Yeah. So, take care now. Bye-bye.